my favored listeners. My name is Patricia Masipa. I'm staying in Pretoria, Gauteng, South Africa. I'm here to talk about Peter's declaration of faith, which is found in the Bible, Matthew chapter 16, verse 13 to 20. In the region of Caesarea Philippi, Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do people say Son of Man is?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, others say Jeremiah, or one of the prophets." Jesus asked, "Who do you say I am?" In this, Jesus wanted to know whether his disciples understood who he was, but first he asked them what other people are saying. And disciple gave them 4 answers. Carrying on, Simon answered, "You are the Christ, Messiah." In the other Bible, they say, Simon said, "You are the Messiah, the Son of living God." Jesus said to Simon, "Simon, you are blessed." Jesus said that Simon, he is blessed as that was revealed to him by God. If you go to verse 17, Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by the Father in heaven." It says that it is God who helped Simon to understand this. And he carried on praising Simon for speaking out, and makes important promise concerning. He praised him, and he added, "You are blessed, and your name will no more be Simon, but Peter." The church, meaning you are rock, and in you I will build the church. He glorify Lord who make that revelation. And he even carried on and say, "I will build my church in you, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. I will give you the keys of kingdom of heaven. Whoever wants to do anything, nothing shall happen to it." In verse 19, it says, "I will give you the keys of kingdom of heaven. Whether you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosened in heaven." Jesus meant that the foundation of the church was to be faith. Jesus promised Peter that he will be given authority. Peter himself is like the first rock in God's building. Jesus is the foundation, and God's building is the church. Peter was the first person to declare that he believed in Jesus, and he became an important leader and a teacher in the early church. On the day of Pentecost, Peter, he should make sure that he go and lead people and be the teacher. He was the first to start preaching in that church. And over 3,000 converts were made on that day. Then warned his disciple and said, "Do not tell anyone that I am the Christ. I am the Messiah." This is another way of showing humility. He didn't want to put himself as if he's bigger than or knowing above God. He didn't want anyone to know anything about that. And the disciples were spending more and more time with Him, Jesus, listening to the teaching and witnessing His miracle. That was so lovely and nice. Your listeners out there, I encourage you to carry on listening to this teaching and saying, to increase and expand your knowledge in Christ, or to be reminded about what have been said in Matthew chapter 16, verse 13 to 20. I say, be favored more and more and more. Amen. Mesia yena untatile, untatile, kaune untatile. Be favored.